if anyone's there.
Hello, if anyone's there, please come in and talk to us. We can't talk without you. This is audience participation. So please come in. We'll give you, say, 10, 15 minutes.
And I need to try and find you in YouTube. So
You should be able to do it. It should come up.
I'm just refreshing it because I couldn't get on it.
It should come up in your
It
Google.
hasn't.
Didn't you come up in Google?
Oh, here we go.
That's it. So, if there's anybody out there, please come in and talk to us. Please come in and say hello. We can't do this without you, so, you know what I mean? Please come in and talk.
It's showing no one at the moment.
Yeah, I know. Bad, innit? Oh, there's one in. Please come in and say hello.
Please say hello.
We don't bite.
Let us know who you are.
Yeah, we are talking about 411 missing.
Tiger Bread Enjoyer. Hey, guys.
Hey up. Hi,
hello.
Tiger Bread. How you doing? Are you all right?
Will your girlfriend be joining us as well?
Yeah, we are going to
Yorkshire
be talking.
Evan. Hello, guys. Hi.
Hello. We are going to be talking about the 411 missing. Now, I got accused of talking a load of malarkey. I did the research and I did the video, but someone said it was all wrong. I don't think it was. That's just my research. So that's why I want to talk about it tonight, the 411. Put more meat on the bone. So what, have you heard of the 411? If you have, please message and ask questions.
Exactly.
I'll try and answer as much as possible and put a bit more meat on the bone if you want, basically. And that. So we've got 6 watching. So please come in and enjoy. Please, if it's your first time, please go in and say hello. What the hell?
I'm good, thank you. How are you guys? And yes, she's just busy for a moment. She'll be here in a sec. We've been waiting since you said you were going live.
All right. See?
We're still here.
We're still here. We don't expect you to wait. We just expect you to turn up on the day, basically.
At any time.
But thank you for waiting and that. But yeah, you know what I mean. I thought I'd go live tonight. I can't go live any other night. We're busy on the 31st and we're busy tomorrow. So tonight was the night.
Any plans for Jen to come back up to Yorkshire, mate?
In time.
Visiting, yeah.
In time, and that we will be coming back up to Yorkshire. Yes, in time. Only in time. We don't know when.
It's all down to money, isn't it?
It's all down. Well, it's down to money and health, isn't it? I mean, we still keep going down with a little bit of it. You know what I mean? And that. But yeah, it's all down to money.
Bib, hi.
Hi, guys. Hi, Bib. How you doing? And that. So, yeah. So, if you got any questions on the 411 missing, let rip.
Not at all. We love you guys. Both of your vids are part of our routine now.
That's all right.
It's good to know.
That's good to know, is that? Apart from sticker got of a video.
Oh.
Come on.
No comment on that one. I'm good, thank you. I hope you're both good. Yeah, we're good, thanks, BIB.
Yeah, we're good we're as good as what we're going to be, so we are okay. And that I'm just glad that we're doing this live
a new
and things like
enter,
that.
Lisa Catania. Hi both.
Hi. Hi. Hello.
Are you a new subscriber?
Are you new to this channel?
New to this channel? Welcome to the chat.
Everyone is welcome in to the chat, by the way. Everyone.
Also, where's the wedding video? Eagerly waiting for that one.
What, you mean the costing of it? How much it's going to cost? It's coming. Look, bear with me. I can only do one thing at a time. I'm doing videos left, right and centre over UFOs and things like that.
Lisa put, I am new, started watching a few days ago. Okay. Love you both.
Well, thank you for joining and thank you for taking the time to be a part of this live. We do appreciate you subscribing.
Definitely. And BRB goes, we have been waiting all day for this live. Yorkshire Evan, is the 411 missing plane the one that apparently went missing from the Bermuda Triangle, not spelt right, lol? I don't think it's anything to do with the Bermuda Triangle.
No, I don't think it's anything what the 411 I've come up with is to do with national parks and things like that.
Danny Carter just put, "Hi Mark, hi Jen, you are both looking very well."
Thank you. Aye.
We're all well here.
Yeah, we're all well.
I've just had a full clearance on a health check at the doctor's.
Yeah. I go for a blood test on the 6th.
And
Of
then
this- of
hopefully
next
that'll all
month.
be all right as well.
Hopefully, yeah. Well, last time I had a blood test, I were lacking in vitamin D. Now I'm taking vitamin D. Hopefully that's rectified itself.
No, see, I was worried when I got called in for me blood test, but luckily it was like, no, all your blood sugars have dropped back down to normal.
So you're
Everything's all right.
I don't know what
And
they
my
call
cholesterol.
normal. I
And-
really don't.
My cholesterol levels are all low. Everything's perfect. My blood pressure and all that health checks. All
There
tallied
is
up.
no such thing as a blood count as normal.
That's good, Jen. Hope yours goes well too, Mark.
It should do. It should do.
Tigerbird goes,
I
glad
mean-
you're both healthy.
It's all about. Well, my blood test is because I'm diabetic. That's what they're checking up on, is my sugar levels and things like that. Mine are might be a bit high. I've got them as low as I can for now. And what I am now is 5.8 in blood count, in glucose count. So that's what they're counting. That's why I'm going for a blood test and things like that. So the 411, it's basically people going missing in national parks in America and that. And some people think, is it alien abduction? Or is it because hunters have been going missing for years there? You know, they go out hunting and they don't return. But they're hunting wild animals and things like that. So when I did the video, I read I read all my research and what I can find on it and that. Then someone says I was wrong about it, but I wasn't. I read what I read.
Exactly.
Someone in America did a full story on it. My research and this story leveled up. It literally mirrored itself. So I did that, and then I've done more research. Now the article what I came up with has been took off. It's not around. But what I can tell you is the guy who's doing this 411 is the same guy who does Bigfoot hunting and things like that. And that's that David Paulides, isn't it? Paulides or whatever you want to call him.
Paulides.
Yeah, Paulides, David Paulides. He's done Bigfoot and things like that. And he says he's the only one expert who can tell if it's a 411 missing case. I think that
Is a bit of an exaggeration.
I think it's an exact, but I think he's been very arrogant as well on that.
It could be so many things, some unknown, some more plausible, also known as bears getting lost, etc. Exactly, that's what I said. I said if they're in a mountain area,
Exactly.
they could get lost, they could die in that area, and
Yeah.
their bodies could never be found.
So
Or animal attacks.
So Paul Dees explains disappearance in North America, primarily in national parks. Now, I got called out on. Oh well, you can't say it's not alien abduction. Well, yes, I can rule it out. I really can. Even Paul would tell you the same. If it's alien abduction, there won't be a big mess. There won't be evidence.
Stuff left behind.
Yeah, there won't be no left behind. Now, with things being left behind, a reporter came up on the idea and investigated it, and it could be true, where people get hypothermia. Now, when you get hypothermia, yes, you get cold, but you also feel overheated, hot. So you start stripping off your trousers, your boots, and your top, and you die basically. Mountaineers go through it, like on Mount Everest.
Exactly.
They know the cold, but they get hypothermia. Some mountaineers are stripped off and jumped off the mountain. So I know that's a possibility. My possibility, and this is only my opinion, is I think it's rather going to be mass murdering, someone going around killing people, or somebody's doing it, or it's a wild animal hunting human beings. That's my take on it, basically.
Like if you think of the film Everest we saw,
Yeah.
when they got closer to the top,
Well, one of them guides, didn't it? He died, sat up, he died.
Yeah.
Because he felt warm. But one next to him stripped off and jumped off a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
So
And that was
that
based
does
on
happen.
That was based on a true story. So you can
Yeah.
imagine that high up. If they and also
Oxygen, you need oxygen to breathe up there.
you can die up there without
Yeah.
anyone knowing. And the thing is, if it's so high up, sometimes you can't even go to recover the bodies.
So Paul Pallades, he wants it to go down the UFO route because that's what he's been talking on. That's why he's been going on UFO podcasts and talking about this. Is it a UFO or is it just as simple as someone's going out killing people or humans are being hunting wild animals? So, yes, there's all sorts of explanations what it could be, but up to from then till today, there's no explanation given.
And the
proper
thing,
explanation.
The thing that could go against the UFO thing as well is, why is it only national parks? Why?
Well, yeah.
They could take from anywhere. Why national parks? Do they know they're national parks?
Well,
let's go from there.
He's doing it in North America. So as Paul Pallades done the Alaskan Triangle. That's an interesting one, is the Alaskan... What's this one said?
BRB, I can imagine being lost and dehydrated could also cause delirium, which makes people do all sorts of crazy things.
Now we're talking. Correct. That is it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And also...
You can get lost.
This 411 has been actually mentioned in other countries as well. So it's not only the American national parks, it's national parks across the world as well. So it could just be coincidence that they're happening in national parks, like people going missing, wild bear attacks.
People go missing all the time. People go missing in the Alaskan Triangle all the time. There's an explanation for it. There's an explanation for Bermuda Triangle as well.
Mm.
But I don't think Paul Pallades is tying into that with the missing 411.
But yeah, so there could be many reasons, but I don't think it's UFO related, because why, like I said, why would they just aim at national parks?
Yeah, I mean, he's done film, and don't forget his books are self-published. A publishing house hasn't published them. He's published them himself, and you can buy them. You can buy them as Kindle, or you can buy them as soft paperback or hardback or whatever. They're doing films on Amazon Prime. One of it is The Hunting. That's on Amazon Prime. So they have done films, but they've done it through Amazon. You know what I mean? So he's just telling his story for anybody who wants to listen, basically.
I'm sure aliens are smart enough not to leave such an
obvious clue.
Trails
yeah,
too.
You're right. You're bang on. You are right. I don't think they would leave obvious trails
like leave
that.
clues behind.
No, I don't think they would. The only time I think aliens would leave clues is if they want us to find them.
Mm.
Basically, you know, they make it easy for us to bump into them.
Exactly.
But they haven't. They've been very mysteriously in the background at this moment in time. That's if there is anything on Earth.
Mm.
I can't imagine there isn't, because it would be very arrogant of us to think that.
But then again, do you think aliens could survive on Earth? Because if they come from a different planet, like I was saying earlier, the climate might be different. They might not have oxygen to breathe. They might...
Well, like I was saying earlier, if you go with... This is a TV series. This is not a true story. On the TV series UFO, the aliens on that breathe liquid. So that's what aliens could be doing here. They could be coming onto our Earth, breathing liquid. As you see on War at Worlds, aliens come out of the spaceship, then they die of bacteria diseases and things like that. You know what I mean? I explained that in a video what I did today.
So different climate,
yeah,
different
climate. I mean, if you get abducted in a spaceship, are you going to breathe that air? Or are they going to know that you need
different things
CO2?
to survive?
Yeah, O2 to survive. Do they know that? Most we don't know, do we?
Exactly.
At this moment in time.
But
the 411 missing, it is very intriguing. It's so easy if you're in a national park or even on a mountain. It's easy to get lost. It's easy to get disorientated, like what he says. It's
exactly.
You can get you can thirst,
like
dehydration and things like that.
Some mountains have proper paths for you to follow, but if you go off them trails on them paths, you could quite easily get lost and end up somewhere where you just can't find your way back.
I don't know if you know this, but in Ben Nevis, there's a couple of ways you can do it. If you're a proper mountaineer, you can climb it, or you can go on the Ben Nevis pony trail. Now the pony trail takes you up. It's the long way around, but it's the safest in my opinion.
If
What's
they
he said?
do exist, they are so much more technologically advanced than us. So I'm sure they can figure that out if they can figure out space travel. Something we can't even do yet, really.
Not at the moment in time, but do you see? I believe that it could be our future selves trying to tell us not to do something. Do you believe in that? Do you believe our future selves are the aliens,
What sort of
basically?
time travelling?
Yeah, basically. If they've got all this technology with spacecraft, then it could be possible that they could open a wormhole and come here and try and warn us, or are they planning to take over the planet for themselves? We don't know.
Well, basically killing people to do it.
Well, science fiction films, what I've seen, that's all what you get. You know, you'll take people up and you don't see them again. You know what I mean? That's if abduction is true. We don't know if it isn't or it is. You know what I mean? There was one with a very famous one. I think it was in '60s. This, where a guy, his wife was called Betty Hill, and they say they were driving, and then suddenly a UFO appeared in front of the car, and it took them up and showed them something, and then they were put back in the car, and there were no time lost. So, and then when they reported it to authorities, she drew what she remembered on there, and it was like a star chart map, and it don't it don't exist in our solar system, but who's to say that it exists somewhere else? You know what I mean? And things like that. So you have to be very careful on UFOs and things like this, because it can cross over into, how can I put it? It's science fiction, but it can also cross over into delusion and things like that.
Hello, Hairy News. And Mickey goes, do you think that our galaxy is a stepping stone for us? Once we leave here, we gone on to another galaxy and live a different existence.
Correct, I do. Once we figure it out, how to do the Star Trek bit, fly around in spaceships, like they do in Star Trek, something similar to that, I think, yes, this galaxy is a stepping stone to hopefully better things in the future.
Tigerbird
Hopefully.
goes, speaking of mountains, have you heard of the
What?
Dyatlov Pass incident?
No.
That might be an interesting topic for a video.
What's it called?
Dyatlov?
Oh, yeah.
Dyatlov.
You're on about...
D-I-A-T-L-O-V.
Are you on about the hikers from Soviet Union in 1959? Because if you are, I'll do that. I'll have to do that video.
That might be an interesting topic for a video.
Just remember the name. That's all I ask.
Dyatlov.
Dyatlov.
Oh, that's if I remember it.
Should do. Yes, yes. I'll do the I'll do a video on it. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I know something about it, and that
I've never heard of it.
I saw the documentary, and it's scary to hell to what they think's happened. Really, really scary. Ooh. Yeah. So like I say, the missing. Yeah, I mean, there's so many clues around. So I discounted the UFO thing, and I think it's rather human, or it's animal related, where animals are hunting the human hunters and things like that. They've been going missing for years. You know what I mean? It's just that Paul Mendes, Paul has come across it, and I think he's just trying to get fame. Yeah, he's speculating. He's not giving any
other options.
He's not giving any ideas to what it could be.
He's just saying UFO.
I mean, all what we've seen is in national forest in America, the police are that poorly run. They can't investigate everything. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you just can't, and things like that. I would like to talk to somebody who's like seen something or experienced something. You know what I mean? Or they've got someone who's died out there. I know it would be morbid, but I like to interview people. Yeah, and get more of a background on it. You know, put more meat on the bone. Why is it so mysterious?
That's what I mean. It's not even been cleared up or anything. There's no talk of it anymore.
Well, there's no official documentary about it, only on what he's done, Paul
Polides.
Ides
Or
has done.
however you pronounce
Yeah.
it.
Him. He's done the documentary through Amazon, but there's no official documentary from America itself. You know what I mean? I'm surprised at that. I really am. I'm really surprised that even if the police can't do anything, I'm surprised the National Guard
Because
can't
they've said
investigate
like
it.
a couple of young children have gone missing.
Yeah.
That's easy to explain. They could have wandered off, and the parents didn't see them wander off, and obviously they could have died somewhere
And
because
then,
they're young.
according to Paul, people have come across people half naked. Well, that's easy explained. Like I said, hypothermia. So that's easy explained.
And if they've lost their mind, they might have just took their clothes off because they were hot when it's actually cold.
Exactly. That's what it could be.
So there are some like other ways of looking at it.
Yeah, there is. So, so that's how me and Jenny
I guess
see
the
it.
only risk is if the aliens wanted to exhaust us of our neutral minerals. Hairy news.
I feel like there will never be a definitive answer on this.
Because at the end of the day, some cases would never be solved due to the unknown of it. That's tiger bird.
Well, you're right. There is missing.
True.
There is missing cold case. There's millions of them.
So many missing
There's so many.
There.
You're right. There won't be a definitive answer to it at all.
There's so many.
I'm scratching around myself. I'm basically. I've narrowed it down to one or two things.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm right, I'm right. If I'm not, I'm not.
There's so many different cases out there that have never got answers to.
No.
That I don't think in our lifetime we'll never get an answer to.
I mean, as Paul Ides took the Bigfoot from space.
I don't think so.
Exactly.
There was that Bigfoot program we watched the other week, wasn't there, where they were trying to catch it on camera.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that? How silly that was?
Expedition
Walking right
Bigfoot.
into it, saying, "Oh, there's something there. Look, there's something there," and they could see a black object in the distance that was moving, but it could have been a bear.
But you always get. I'm not being funny, but you've got camera technology today. What I'll give you a clear picture. You always get fuzzy pictures when they see Bigfoot. It's always blurred.
Celtic Druid's just enjoying us. Going,
hello Celtic
Andrew.
Druid.
His name's Andrew. From
Hello, Andrew.
Bargoed in Wales. I think I've pronounced that right. I don't know if
I won't.
Bargoed. Tell me if I pronounced it right, because I can't think, because it spells.
Hang on a minute. You don't know Welsh names, and you were born in Wales.
No.
Yeah, you should know them if you were born there.
Access areas. My neighbour is a Bigfoot.
What?
Area. Access area 6.
Oh, Bigfoot.
It's pronounced Bargoed.
Bargoed.
The Celtic Druid.
Well, we're sorry about that. Bargoed, the Celtic Druid. Okay, no problem. Welcome to the chat.
From Wales.
And please put your input into the 411 missing. I mean, there will never be a definitive answer to this.
No.
There's millions of cases.
It's near Caerphilly.
Near Caerphilly? Oh, okay.
I know how to pronounce that. Because I've heard of it
but
before.
what part of Wales is Caerphilly in? Is it in part of where you're from? Newport.
I don't know what part of
Where were you
Wales.
born? Newport.
Newport Gwent.
Yeah. So
which isn't apparently not too far from Cardiff.
Oh, right.
That's South Wales.
Yeah.
But I don't know whereabouts in Wales.
So Caerphilly could be... Caerphilly? Is it... Caerphilly
is very close to Cardiff.
Ah, right.
So South Wales, sort of.
Yeah, that's all right. Thank you for that.
Have you read anything recently, Jen? I haven't been able to read recently. No, I'm planning on. She's asked me if I'm.
You've been too busy, haven't you? Working
because I'm having to do work extra hours at the moment.
Yeah, she's doing 4 days instead of 3.
I'm going to try and get a new book soon, and then I'll probably will have a session where I tell Mark to leave me alone, and I'll sit and read for a couple of hours. And then I'm
charming.
You know, because knowing you'll talk, and I'm like halfway through a chapter, and I'm going to have to reread everything again and again and again.
So I'm going to have to put a TV series on.
Have you ever read anything by Colleen Hoover? No, I haven't. I haven't heard of her actually.
What, Colleen Hoover? No, I haven't. Now, Now, there you go. Now, there's a thing what I've always wanted to do on YouTube, but I haven't. Now, you're going to think it's a bit strange and a bit bonkers. But
On YouTube, there's a video called the M Cave. I think you guys would be interested in that.
MK?
M Cave. M. Cave.
Cave. I'll have a look into it. Any suggestions or videos in this type of genre? Put them in comments. Suggest anything. You know what I mean? As long as it's sensible. Yeah, right. There's something what I've always wanted to do with this. Now, would my subscribers, would you like me to read you stories from a book? And I'm on about children's stories as well. Just let me know in the comments, yes or no. If you say no, it's going ahead in any case.
It just wants to see how it takes off. That's all.
Yeah, I just want to know your reactions.
Because everyone's different, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what
The
storybooks I'm on
Celtic
about.
Druid. I would love you both to cover my own personal experiences in what. Yeah, Gladstone Village. I was looking into that, and I did tell you about that the other week, didn't I?
Yeah, but
so we were gonna.
Look, we haven't forgotten about it. Would you rather me do it now or nearer to Halloween? Because I think that'll make a good outcome.
I did read it.
Yeah,
I did read it, and it is really, really interesting.
And it's really, really long. Sounds like a good
idea, Mark. Your books.
Right. It'll happen.
Yeah.
I'll get it done.
Andrew, I have read that article, a big essay on the Gladstone Villa.
Yeah,
thing.
she was telling me all about it. Halloween.
Colleen Hoover.
Near Halloween, please.
Books.
Okay, I'll do it near Halloween then.
Colleen Hoover writes naughty books. However, she has a book named Verity, which I've just read. It's romance, but has a crazy dark twist. It's very good. I think you'd like it. Right, I'll have to try and remember her name, and I'll have a look for her books.
What's her name?
Colleen Hoover.
Colleen Hoover.
And a book called Verity.
Yeah. We just bang it into Amazon later.
Right. It's something different for me to try. So.
Well, yeah, of course it is. Anything different is to try. We will cover stories like that. Don't worry. I'll do it near Halloween then, because I think it'll get the tension of Halloween, won't it?
Her books are always in charity shops, so keep an eye out.
Yeah, books are always it. All right.
I'll definitely have to do that. I'll have to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because normally you don't find naughty books in charity shops because they're a little bit. Oh no, we're not putting them up on the shelves. If anyone donates naughty.
So if they've got her in, we'll see how many you can get, or see how many you want to read, basically. Yeah. Jen will be doing a film review, but we don't know when.
Yeah, I've got a.
We have got a film, but we don't know when we're doing it.
I've got a future film review, and also when I do get a book to read, I'll be doing a book review as well at some stage in the near future. Yeah. So they will be coming to the channel as well.
Oh, definitely. So there you go. So is there anything else you want to talk about? Here we go.
Wow. Really? Allah is God, Allah is God. Really? I think you need to go, mate. I'm sorry. There's this guy's Allah is God, Allah is God. He's doing quite a few. I think he needs to be. I'm not sure how much they are on Amazon, but me and my mother have near her whole collection, all from charity shops, for about 50p each. I will keep an eye out for those, BIB.
Oh, yeah,
he's putting quite a few, so you might need to just block him all together. Got a troll. Yeah, access Area 6. Yeah, it does look like he's a troll.
He is.
Exciting. He's gone now. The troll has gone. Tiger, and exciting. You forgot to mention the video where you film Mark sleeping. Yeah, that's still to come, but I'm not saying when because he's going to not know it's going to happen. Well, revenge is sweet.
Let's talk about that, yeah? About me doing a film on sleeping. Because people said it were creepy. It's not creepy at all. It was an idea what came from one of my... I'm not going to tell you which subscriber, so he don't get into any trouble. So basically, a subscriber said,
why not?
Why don't you film Jen asleep? Because it could take off. It could be interesting. So that's what I did. And I got so much stick about it, but all the comments are there. Read them. There's nothing creepy about it at all. I got called also. I got called I were an idiot, I were creepy. And that's why I did a video on Monday with Jen, you know, because she wasn't bothered about it, you don't think it was creepy, do you?
And like I said, revenge is sweet.
Yeah, exactly.
I could tape him one time when he's snoring his head off.
Well, yeah,
put it
because
on YouTube.
I know, yet again, another subscriber has said, why don't Jen film Yorkshire Media One asleep?
Obviously, I'd have to make sure he's decent for the video.
Well, you have to make sure I'm covered up, won't
Exactly.
you? Like I did with you. It's as simple as that.
People are just trying to bait a reaction. Just think exactly that's what I've said all along.
Well, that's what
Trolls. That's what they do. They try, and bullies. Yeah. They try that. Don't listen to them. They don't have to watch it. That's what I've said as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's a great idea.
It is. It is. I think it is.
It's not pornographic. It's not.
Well, the subscriber who said it, he wants to know if you'll get more views than what I did. Basically,
one of the trolls said, "Oh, there's a certain channel for things like that, and YouTube's not one of them. Why not?
Well,
it's not
actually,
pornographic or anything.
If you search it in YouTube and put in sleeping videos, you'll see them. You'll see people sleep. I know someone now who does it. He does it on a live stream. It's called Callum's Corner. He does a sleep stream now and again. Not wrong with that. He don't get any rubbish about it.
It was just a silly banter vid. Unfortunately, I think the wrong sort of people saw it and didn't get the humour and banter you both have together.
True. Well, I think that's true. But at the end of the day, anyone who subscribes to me should know.
Just a silly video between a couple. Exactly. If I had a problem with it, if I'd had a problem with it, Mark wouldn't have posted it.
No.
He wouldn't have uploaded it.
I give her the option. You know, I told her before I uploaded it to YouTube, but before it was released, I said to her, look at this. And she looked at it and she says, yeah, let it go. So that's it. So I let it go. And yes, it did get a lot of views. Which
has got quite a lot of views.
I was expecting some views, but not as much as it's got.
And like I've said to many people, like, if they don't like it, they don't need to watch it.
Well, exactly. I mean,
they could turn it off and just go on about their day.
It's not only Jen asleep, but I did do a little bit of a room tour as well, so you get the idea on that, how we saw things and where things go.
I think the proof in the pudding is that your channel has grown and grown, and the overwhelming majority support and enjoy your content, me included. That's very news. I have been told by other YouTubers, the more popular my channel gets, the more trolls I'll get. It's as simple as that. That troll there, what came on there saying all that crap. Allah is God, Allah is God.
That's the first time I've had a troll this year.
And that's a bad one, because all he was going on about was Allah. Like, what? Yeah, you may be religious.
Yeah, but we're not talking about
religion or anything. We're not putting down Muslims.
We're talking about missing people and UFOs.
Exactly. We're not doing anything about religion. So we're not doing anything about Christianity, Muslim, Islam, all these other religions. So him.
And apart from that, the guy who messaged me said, "Oh, did I see Blue Stratos?" Now he knows he can get it.
Access areas.
I get lots of trolls. Well, there you go. And you know the best. I've had them in past myself.
Each to their own.
It is. Exactly. It is.
And what can you do about trolls? The best thing to do? Ignore them. If they get too bad.
I've learned that over years.
Yeah, if they get too bad, block them. Get them banned.
Yeah. The thing what you shouldn't do
report them.
Don't give them airtime.
Exactly. Don't respond to them. Don't comment on their comments.
No.
Because that's what they want. They want they want to know that they're getting at you. They're getting to you. I've told you that loads of times, haven't I?
Yeah. Well, they ain't gone to me.
Touch wood. I think I've only had
what, 3 or 4?
1 or 2, I think.
About that.
In all the time I've been on YouTube.
Apart from that idiot. Martin Wagon.
Oh, Martin Wagon's. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be naming him on here in case he's watching, because he's blocked. But he's a bit of a...
He's a troll. Because he's been saying silly things about me, spreading rumours.
BIB goes, people seem to think Jen can't stand up for herself. If she
can.
She goes, if she had a problem, I'm sure she would say something if she wasn't comfy with it like she did. And Hairy News goes, I've got the odd one, but most of my content is relating to football too. I guess I'm on a hide into nothing.
What
Mark.
do you talk
It
about?
depends what football team you support in. That's probably why you're getting trolls.
What football are you talking about? Are you talking
Divvy.
about your team? And what is your team?
Yorkshire Evan goes divvies everywhere, to be honest.
Well, there are. He's right. There is divvies everywhere around.
And like Mark says, sometimes he says, you can't
Mock
mock
the
the
afflicted.
afflicted.
Then she said, yes, we can.
Norwich City.
Not wrong with that. Look, I'm a Leeds United fan. Yes, we're back in Premier League, but not wrong with Norwich City.
Everyone to their own, they
It
support
is.
who they want.
Whoever you support, you support.
Exactly.
If people got a problem with it, it's not your problem, it's their
theirs,
problem.
Exactly. Waghorn is well known. I don't mind him.
Just be careful, because
Yeah.
he's caused me a lot of trouble.
Harry News goes, cheers, mate.
You're welcome.
So Waghorn is well known for what? Being a pest?
He's well known for being a troll. He's been with me a long time.
Leeds, boo, Mark. Just kidding, mate. Yorkshire Evans.
Well, there you go. Well, Leeds made it into Premiership. We did go up as champions. Gents teams won the
Europa League.
Cup, and Chelsea's won the Conference League. So thumbs up to them. That's what I think. I'll have to see.
But even though my team had a really bad season, we won the Europa Cup.
Yeah.
I'm still a big them fan. I'm not one of these fans that think, oh well, I'm not going to support them because they're losers. Because no, when you support a team, you support that team 100%, whether you win or lose.
I was told right from the beginning, you're not supporting the players, you're supporting the badge,
Exactly.
the club itself. That's what I support.
Harry News goes, always had a good rapport with Leeds fans.
You always will. You always will.
Yorkshire Evan goes, I'm glad.
I'm not a nasty person.
Yorkshire
I
Evan,
might have a Man United fan in here,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna.
Yorkshire Evan goes, I'm glad Tottenham won, even though I don't support them.
Exactly.
Is it because they were playing Man United?
Exactly. I mean, I don't mind. Well, I'm not bothered about Liverpool winning Premier League. Yeah, I mean, I think they did well to do it. Oh, it's what happened on the parade.
Yep, second.
It's disgusting.
He goes, yep, second that Yorkshire.
Yeah. Second that. So, yeah, I'm a fan.
Not a Man
But I don't
fan,
hate
Jen.
other teams. I'm not. I'm not a football hater or a team hater. You know what I mean? If our team loses, there's got to be a reason why they lost and why the other teams won.
Yeah, Yorkshire Evan goes,
Simple as.
not a Man U fan, Jen. Most Yorkshire people aren't Man U fans.
Let me say this: I'm from Yorkshire, not Lancashire. That's it. End of story. We're right. Yeah, Leeds United was big rivals with Man United over the years and things like that, and we have other rivalries as well. And don't forget, we've got the local rivalries with the Sheffield United, Wednesday, Huddersfield, and Doncaster, and things like that.
They're all in a different league to you now, aren't they?
Yeah, completely. Yeah, thank God. Yeah.
Sheffield
I'm
United,
glad. I'm glad Sunderland's come up to Premier League as well.
they beat Sheffield United in the final.
Well, I'm happy about that.
They beat them at Wembley last weekend.
Yeah, they did. They did really well.
We had all the Sunderland fans in the hotel where I worked.
And
they were very
Yeah.
friendly and very jolly. Trust me, they were very jolly.
And being realistic, my team has just come into Premiership. At end of next season, I'm hoping that we're like in top 10.
Yorkshire Evan goes, have you ever been to a Leeds match, Mark?
Years and years ago, yes, I have. Yes, I have. Last Leeds match I went to is when we were playing that Turkish team. My mate got his back slashed with a Stanley knife from one corner of his back down to the other corner. He had to have over 300 stitches in that. And some supporters died as well with that Turkey team. We played them out there. We won them. Then they came back to Ellen Road and caused trouble.
Bloody hell, he goes.
Yeah, it's bad, isn't it? It really is. That was my last match.
Seen Leeds.
I vowed not to go again, unfortunately.
He goes, seen Leeds plenty of times at Carrow Road. Never been to Ellen Road yet. Airy News.
Go to Leeds and go to Helen Road and look at it. Look at the history of it. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't realise we're a big team. It's a big club. People just don't realise it. We're bigger, and I'm not being big-headed, but we are bigger than Manchester United. We're known all over the world. Simple as. We don't need foreign supporters like Man United do. You know what I mean? But mainly all the Manchester fans are Man City, aren't they? A lot of them. So there you go. Yeah. So there you go. So yeah, so I did that video just as a bit of fun.
Revo, Plymouth fan here, guys. We'll miss playing Leeds next season.
We'll miss you.
Unless it's
in the,
something like the FA Cup or something, you know, where they get drawn against each
I just
other.
wish Plymouth would get a decent manager and
Mm-hmm.
get back up. Hopefully you will.
And Harry News goes, yes, it's a ground I'd love to visit, and from what I've seen on TV, etc., a great atmosphere.
Well, there's a ground I want to visit. I want to visit Tottenham and do the skywalk.
I want to do the skywalk. I'm scared of heights, but I so want to do the skywalk.
Yeah, I'm scared of heights
over the
as
new
well.
Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It looks amazing.
And then we want
to look down into the.
And
pitch.
then we want to walk on dome, don't we? And do that.
That'd be amazing, the Tottenham Hotspur, because you actually get to stand in front of the actual big cockerel as well on top of the stadium.
Also, Jen wants to go to Blackpool, and I want to take her up the tower as well.
I never got to go up there last time. How has this gone to football?
I don't know. I mean, I think someone mentioned it, didn't they?
Yeah.
I don't know how it's gone to football, but
Yes, love to go to their modernised ground. Been to the old one. Oh, you went to White Hart Lane.
Wow. You've been to White Hart Lane?
White Hart Lane's
Lol. Yeah.
low access area. Yeah, White Hart Lane is actually partly built into the new Tottenham Stadium, because they built right on top of it, didn't they?
Well, they took over the old ground, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. Mark, don't know if you know the fella from Wakefield who used to sell chestnuts. I'm assuming you may know who I mean. He's passed away.
All right. Sorry to hear that. I did know him. I did buy off him years ago. Thank you for telling me that.
Harry News
Sad news, is that?
Harry
Really
News
is.
just went the old White Hart Lane in the early 90s.
Yeah.
I've never had the pleasure of going there, so I would like to go there. Like I said, we want to do the Skywalk. Obviously, it would be too expensive to go to a football match because they are ridiculously highly priced tickets.
Well, Leeds United one will be now.
Mm-hmm. It's ridiculous what they charge.
They just hike it up, don't they? And that, you know what I mean? They've got a lot of loyal fans what go to matches, but they've got loyal fans what can't get to matches.
What one thing I can say about Tottenham that was good though, for the Europa
there is a way
final,
around it.
The Europa final, out of both of them teams, Tottenham and Man United, Tottenham for their fans
Opened the ground up
with big screens and charged, what was it, £5-10?
£10 for adults, £5 for kids.
So they could actually watch the match live on big screens in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
They had a back-to-back screen, so wherever you sat, you saw the match.
They had thousands of people in there to watch.
And Manchester United didn't do it.
Didn't do anything like that for their fans.
They missed a trick. Yeah, what?
We have one of the expensive season tickets in the Championship.
Yeah.
Harry News.
Yeah, you have. I mean, Leeds will. We'll see what happens in new season. And things like that.
Jen looks a good pool player, don't ask why.
Yeah.
I haven't played pool for years.
Yeah, but you have played it.
And when I was younger, but I don't know how to aim. I just like get the ball inside and hit it in hope. It's a hit and hope. If it goes in, it goes in. If not, it goes around the table.
Hang on a minute. You aim down the queue.
Yeah, I literally go.
Yeah, you look down the queue and aim at the ball. And hopefully you turn your queue and hit the ball.
I've won many games just from a hit and hope shot.
So yes, you can play pool. Yes,
seeing Man United are trying to recoup money in lost Champions League revenue.
Yeah, they are.
Trying.
I think they're selling off half its team, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what they've been talking about. Access Area 6. Nottingham Forest used to do £1 a ticket for kids.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
And Yorkshire says, as long as they...
Well, Elland Road at Leeds United, they used to have... if you could prove you were disabled and that with blue badge, they used to get in for note.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore.
Yorkshire Evan answered me about Paul saying, as long as they go in. Exactly. If I hit and hope if it goes in from a fluky shot, it's better than a trying shot, isn't it? And I won many a game. But that was when I was about 18, 19, 20. I don't think I've played pool in... probably about 30 odd years.
I haven't played pool since 2000 and last time I played it 2010. I haven't played it since. I haven't played it for a long time.
I never played snooker. That's just too long for me. Pool is the better game out of the two.
Yeah.
As Brian Clough said, every goal is a good goal.
It is. He was right.
Exactly.
It's just a shame that Leeds United couldn't get into Brian Clough because he could have took leads a lot higher.
That's
You
what I
know
mean.
what
Every goal counts,
So when
no matter how fluky
it was
it
no
is.
fluke when Brian Clough went to Nottingham Forest, he decided to get them European Championship and the league, and he did twice. He got them into Europe and they won the European Cup twice.
Mm.
Well done. And I think his son a bit same.
Bet you 7-balled someone when you last played, Mark.
Well, when I last played, I used to play in Yorkshire League for Poole, and I have whitewashed people. But I don't brag about it because it can happen to me. He said it could happen to me, you know what I mean? And that. But I used to play snooker as well, very badly playing snooker. Pool's my game. I do
I
like
think
a
my
game
dad
of
was
pool.
more snooker, and my brothers. They used
Well,
to go
in
to the local
snooker,
hall.
I make stupid mistakes because I link for table, you know what I mean?
Mm.
I like pool because it's a quick game, I suppose,
Yep, definitely.
and that. So, yeah, keep questions coming in, please.
Even though we're not talking about the 411 anymore, you can still ask questions about the 411.
You can ask any questions on anything as long as it's decent
Mm-hmm.
and not too personal, basically. So, you know what I mean? You can still ask questions on 411 or anything like that. Or do you think we've done it today? But I don't mind talking about sport, football, pool, anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So please come in and chat to us. We are very welcoming people, by the way. We can't do it without any audience in participation. This is, you ask me a question, I try and give you an answer. Hence the word try. What?
What?
What? What?
What, 92?
Yeah. Anyone said oh yeah? Oh.
What made you start a channel, Mark?
What me? Because I was watching. I was watching other people doing videos and things like that. And in 2000 I think it was 2017 when my first channel, Yorkshireman 66.
Oh, he's come back in a new name. Allah. So it's got to be the same one that you blocked, but with a new channel. So he needs to be blocked. We've got another troll, guys. Bear with us. Another Allah one. And now he's gone.
Really?
So obviously he's coming in under different channels.
Yeah. Well, you can. I got a good idea who it is. So, what were we talking about?
What made you start your channel?
What made me start my channel? Well, I had it in 2017 under Yorkshireman 66. What made me start that is someone called UK Kraut Gaming and Dan English Woodsman. I saw his camping videos and then I saw some others, but mainly them two. English Woodsman. Thought I do a bit of camping, put it on video, and then UK Kraut Gaming for the gaming material on Yorkshireman 66. Only reason why I've got this channel, Yorkshire Media 1, is because that channel got hacked and I can't get back into it.
Access Area 6 says you need channel moderators.
We've got them. You're one.
I'm one. And the others aren't online at the moment.
Yeah. But if you talk in there, put something in there.
I'm new.
Talk. It'll come up. Just talk. Yeah, you got a spanner on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's there. You got a spanner.
I've got to learn how to get
Well, you
rid of
just
people
do what.
myself.
Well, I just showed you. You just click on the name, and then you go with options. I go with hiding front channel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that Allah one's gone as well. It could be the same person just using different channels to come in and be a nuisance, basically. Be a troll, be a pest.
Exactly. See, what they want us to do is talk about them, and we're not going to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's why I started up Yorkshire 166. I was inspired to do so. Click on the message.
That's what he's kind of give advice. Yeah, that's fine.
That's what I do. And that's what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see the message, click on the message and you get the options.
Yeah.
And that. But this channel, I started this because I lost my other channel. And I'm glad I started this one. And this one is my main channel now.
Because you can't get back on
I can't get back on
You've tried.
Even if I could, I don't think I'd use it. This one seems to be working better. Well, it's better for me.
Do you remember the first ever video you made, or the one that really took off views wise?
Right, the first one I made was a amateur radio one. It got some views. I think I got 50, 60 views on it. The one what really took off for me, it was a gaming one on Yorkshire Man 66. I was showing all my games, like PS3 games and that, and they took off. The most one I can think of, most recent one, would be that one in 2023 when I went to a fish and chip shop, and it spiraled out. It went viral, didn't it? Yeah, it did go viral. Because someone says, keep doing what you're doing and you'll get the views. And that's what I did. I did all the fish and chip shop reviews around me and they just went viral.
Hairy News goes, I just started mine for a bit of fun and to share football clips with friends abroad.
Well, that's what you do. Yeah. Yeah, don't show clips abroad. Get them over here.
Access Area 6, I'm a gaming channel.
Oh, that's good. Well, I'm a gamer. I've got Xbox. I haven't got a PC.
Right.
Don't judge me harshly, but I've only got consoles.
Evan goes, got cider, got Guinness. What should I have, guys? Fancy a drink? Cider or Guinness? What should we suggest for him to have?
Well, cider would be refreshing.
Guinness is a lot stronger, isn't it?
It's not. Well, yeah, it is, but go on, have a drink of cider. That's my suggestion. Go on, what are you suggesting?
I would have said Guinness, but...
Well, go on then.
I suggest Guinness.
I say cider, Jen says Guinness.
See, we are different.
We're completely different. So have both.
I'm having Strongbow cider, Access Area 6 has just said.
Oh, that's all right.
That's a strong one.
That's good. Yeah, don't judge me harshly.
Hairy News goes, cider, I have some Thatchers in the fridge.
I don't know about Thatchers. I haven't tried it.
I've never tried it. I'll have Guinness and cider.
This is what I drink, right? And you don't have to agree. I drink John Smith's, Guinness. If it's cider, it'll be like Bulmer's or Magnus cider and things like that. Or I drink that Foster's Proper Shandy.
Yeah, that Foster's brought out a new shandy.
I drink VK Mix Pack. You know, VK, rip-off of Wicked. Vodka drink. Things like that. I've got some drinks to bring to the channel for like a drink test and things like that.
I need to make some more ice up for my drinks.
Yes, love.
Magnus is nice. I've never tried Magnus.
It is nice. It's.
We sell two at work. We sell the original or the dark fruit one. That's quite popular. The dark fruit one.
If I can get into Somerset, I want to do Scrumpy again. Try a bit of Scrumpy. But that's
I haven't had it for years. I don't know if they still do it. I used
to
like the woodpecker cider.
Yeah, they still do it. It's still around.
Because
it won't fall more.
It is a sweeter cider, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I don't like. I used to drink the old English cider. Cider, and things like that. But I like Magnus and Bulmers.
Hairy News goes, I might have one later this evening. Good call.
Yeah, it is a good call. It really is. I might have a Guinness later on. So there you go. So it is, yeah. Good call. It really is. So, anything else you want to talk about? Yeah. We're talking about alcohol now. Does anyone do you like drinking wine or not? Whiskey or not?
If I have wine, it has to be... Oh, here we go. Another aloe one.
Click on it.
Bear with me.
Click on it. Right.
Hi, Juicer.
That's the one.
And now he's gone. Another troll. Sorry, guys. I like white wine if it's mixed with lemonade. So it's like a spritz.
Yeah.
I can't... Last time I had wine, I was asleep at the bottom of the garden. I can't drink red wine. I find it tastes too much like vinegar for me.
Last time I drank wine were in 1999. I got absolutely kale-eyed on it. Celebrating the year 2000 coming back in. So, yeah. I do like wine. I like some wine.
I haven't tried rosé. That's supposed to be nice.
I'll tell you what, I do like a Shiraz in red wine.
I'm not keen on red wine at all.
And that. I can bring I can do get nearer to Christmas, I can do a suggestion of wines, can't I? In them small bottles. I don't have to buy a big bottle.
Yeah, just in case you don't like
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Yeah, but I do like wine. I like that Australian wine, that red tail. That's all right. That's nice.
Wine gives me headache.
Well, it does me. That's why I don't drink it now. But I have tasted the red tail. That's all right.
I've never been a drinker. I just don't care for it. I'd much rather have a slushy or something sweet and fizzy.
Well, there you go. Everyone's different.
Mm-hmm. That's what I mean.
Jen's completely different from me.
I'm not a heavy drinker, so I'd rather have a nice cold drink. Once in a blue moon, I'll have an alcoholic drink as
Well, hang on
for
a minute.
socialising.
Last time you had an alcoholic drink, well, last year on my birthday, wasn't it? Because you got me an alcoholic drink and you had one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think I had one up to Christmas, did I?
No.
I don't think so.
No, you didn't have any over
and
Christmas.
I haven't had
we
any
were poorly.
since.
So you didn't have any over Christmas and you hadn't had any alcohol. I have.
That's what I mean. I
but
tend
she
to go
hasn't.
for colder drinks because I do like
Yeah.
cold drinks. So I will drink alcohol, but it's normally as a social thing, like to be polite, not rude.
Well, you know how long that proper shandy lasted me.
Hairy News goes, me and wine don't go together, lol. Yorkshire Evan goes, B.I.B. slushy with vodka in it.
Trust someone to think of that.
You can actually do that.
Yeah, you can.
Make
of course you can.
alcoholic slushies.
Yeah, of course you can.
I am currently hooked on Iron Brew.
All right. That's all right. I like
We tend
Brew.
to like Pepsi Max.
Yeah, we're hooked on that Pepsi Max.
And the different flavours. I like the Pepsi Max cherry.
Yeah. Does anyone drink whiskey or like that? I mean, I've got... What have we got down here?
Jameson's.
I've got Jameson's whiskey and I also like
Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels. JD & Co. Things like that.
I'm not really a whiskey person, but I do like
Here we go.
Baileys, and that has got whiskey in it.
Baileys. She likes her Baileys, does our Jen.
Not often.
Well, you haven't had it yet. You haven't even drunk them.
No, that's what I'm saying. I need to make ice up because I can't drink it without ice. Panda Shandy and Top Deck wish they'd bring them back.
Oh, yeah.
Access Area 6. I sometimes have a brandy and coke.
Oh, that's all right. What brandy do you drink?
Yorkshire Evan goes,
I like 3 barrels.
God, my granddad drank whiskey like it was going out of fashion.
Some people do.
My dad used to like whiskey once in a blue moon, so I used to get him a little bottle, and I mean one of the little bottles about this big, of Teachers every Christmas as his little treat.
As you can tell, I'm not an alcoholic.
Napoleon brandy.
Napoleon brandy. Oh, that sounds all right. Do you like rum? Or like that? I mean, I like Lamb's Navy rum. I like Captain Morgan's rum.
They've got some new ones out now.
Yeah, I know
Captain
they
Morgan's has got a spice rum out now.
Got a big bottle
Of Bells that I won back in '96. Still quite a third full.
Wow. Well done, mate.
Mm.
You don't drink a lot, so that's good news.
See, I don't like rum by itself, but I do like drinks that have got rum in it, like
yes,
Malibu.
rum is nice. I like rum and black myself. I do like straight rum. I do like rum and black and things like that.
My ideal of a rum drink is like Malibu.
Whatever.
It's got rum in it.
Whatever. Malibu's a tropical drink, innit?
Yeah, but it's rum.
Yeah, I do know, love. I do know. Put it with milk. It's nice.
No. Rum, Malibu and Coke.
If you haven't tried it with milk, don't knock it, because Malibu milk and Malibu,
right.
it's nice. It really is. Really is nice. Might not sound right, but it's nice. Yeah, I remember Panda Cola. I remember all that.
I once went on a 3-week bender. Silly, I was poorly for days.
I once went to a pub in Wakefield up on Heath Common called Pineapple. I went in there, got absolutely asshole. Started to walk back. I wish I'd have took the lift what I were offered. Started to walk back. I tripped up and fell, and I fell in the ditch and fell asleep. I woke up stinking. I smelled horrible. I had to chuck my suit away and everything out of all that. Never did that again, I tell you. It was a 5-mile walk, I tell you. Yeah. So there you go. So yeah. So what else do you want to talk about? There we go.
My friend always had whiskey in his coffee.
Good good one is that. I always have. Well,
Like a toddy, innit? Like a hot toddy.
I tried to do. Yeah. I didn't do it this time. Yeah, usually when I get cold or poorly, I have an hot toddy with whiskey and things like that. Or you can do it with rum. You can do it with brandy. Any drink will do. To get you going and clear your head and things like that. But I didn't do it when I was poorly this time round. I mean, as some of my subscribers will remember, we were poorly for a month over Christmas and in January, wasn't it?
Definitely.
Really bad. And that. So yeah. So, anything you want to talk about? Talk about anything you want, basically.
Yeah, Pineapple is a big house now, Mark. You probably know, you remember Horse and Groom.
Yes, I remember Awesome Groove.
I've been to
So Pineapple Pub is it's turned into an house. Make a good house though. Really would. Wow.
Hairy News goes, I've been to Wakefield once a couple of years back.
Yeah. Well, if you go from Pineapple Hill and walk down the hill, there's a ditch. I tripped up and fell in that. Pitch black. I would have to try and walk it. But you do daft things when you're drunk. That's my excuse. So yeah. Had to pick a
car
car
up from Flanshaw Lane.
All right. My mate, a friend of mine don't live far away from there. Where I used to live in Wakefield, we're not far away from Flanshire and things like that. So that's all right. So got somebody who knows Wakefield. That's all right. So come on, keep it going. Let's keep it repetitive and going.
Got the train to Wakefield Westgate.
Yeah. What year was that in?
He said a couple of years back.
Yeah, so he's got the new train station in there.
Guys, you ever been to Cornwall? Born and bred myself. No, I've never been to Cornwall.
I've never been. I want to go to Cornwall. I want to go visit it, but I've never been up to now.
Yorkshire ever goes, I once cycled home from a friend's after a few beers, came off in the park, face full in dog shit, never again.
Only ever time you've been to Wakefield? Oh, okay, that's fine.
Have you ever thought of collecting blind box toy figures? You can get all sorts of ones in a little blind bag or box where it's a surprise which ones you get.
What the hell?
Blind box, where would you get them?
Where'd you get them from? I've never heard of them. Oh, sorry, but I've never heard of that one. Blind bags and blind
Boxes.
for toys. I've never heard of it. There will be a daft video coming out, by the way. There will be. Yeah. There will be. My Conker collection.
Oh my god.
Someone asked for it, didn't they?
And he's still planning on collecting more. So this will be like he's got a 24 collection in the cupboard.
It's a small world. It is a small world, isn't it? Is that the blind toy thing?
No, that's about Wakefield.
Oh, yeah, it is a small world. It really is. The world's getting smaller, isn't it, when you think about it?
About the Conkers, he's got 24 season out there. And he's going to be planning on collecting.
Hairy News 2023. Hey, what?
When he went to Wakefield.
All right. That's good.
That's the first time I ever went to Wakefield, 2023.
Yeah, she came up in September 21st.
2023.
So you've seen our lovely new train station. Oh, dear. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll be bringing up my Conker collection.
He's collecting 2025 when they start falling off the trees.
I will... What's that, sir?
eBay or Amazon or even toy shops. There's so many different ones. I'm sure there are car ones. Look up anywhere, blind box figures, toys. There is all sorts.
All right. So, well, I'm going to have to know what I'm looking for, what kind of type of
Unless
box
we just put in Google or put in Amazon blind box.
Well, we can do that.
See what comes
How
up.
much do you pay for these, though? What's the average price?
Amazon or eBay or even toy shops.
Yeah. So, like I say, Jen will be filming me picking up Conkers and that. That'll be one video. But coming soon will be my Conker collection from last year.
2024.
Well, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
You still here? Oh, hello, Tony. You still here?
Hello,
We're still
Tony.
here.
We're still here, mate.
Come and join in.
Yeah, join in and talk about the missing 411
Well,
or anything.
It was about the missing 411, but Mark's talking about Conkers at the moment.
No, I'm just saying I'm bringing out a Conker video. I'm showing my Conker collection. Not wrong with that. And people want me... Hey?
They say you are only 6 people away from knowing anyone in the world, lol.
Well, yeah, that could be true.
Bib, well, if you use places like eBay or AliExpress, whatever that is, they can
Sorry,
be
been
super
watching
cheap, like
the
five-ish.
darts. Don't worry about it, Tony.
However, they can be really
Don't worry about
expensive
it,
on
mate.
Amazon and stuff. So £5-ish elsewhere.
Don't worry about it, mate. You know my lives go on for a little longer than what the plan to go to. So don't worry about it. I've been on here now over an hour, haven't I?
Yeah, it's just been over an hour we've been here so far. So
Yeah. So far, so good.
we've had UFO talk, 411 missing,
Cider
football,
talk, beer talk, football.
beer, alcohol. I'm surprised Gaming Grandad is not in the chat.
Well, I'm surprised at that because he said on that video for Jet sleeping, me filming Jen sleep, she'll kill you. I'm still alive.
I'll get him back, trust me. He's not got away with it.
There you go. She's going to get her own back and put it on her channel. So
I'm going to make him walk up a big hill.
Yeah,
and I might even film it.
Film it all you want. Really?
The famous Harrow Hill, what leads up to the Harrow School on the top.
Well, it goes to church, doesn't it?
The church, but the famous boys' school, Harrow. I'm surprised. I don't think he knows you're live, Tony said about Gaming Grandad.
Oh, right. Well, I did put it out to everybody, or I tried to. I did put it out on my Facebook feed. And that.
He might be busy.
It could be busy. But it doesn't matter, does it?
No, exactly.
It don't matter. If people turn up, they turn up.
Exactly.
I'm surprised Richard don't turn up.
Or Kev popped his head in, you know. It's when people are available. They might not be available if they're busy with work.
Well, Tony's been watching darts. Who's winning darts then, Tony? Come on. Who's winning darts? Who's winning darts? Hello? Oh, dear.
Give him time to respond.
Well, true. Very true. Yeah. So, come on, please keep it going. Can only do this if you talk to me and I talk back to you. That's how it works. I always involve my audience. I always have done. I always will.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, if anything, hairy news. Years ago, everyone would grab the conkers from under the trees. Nowadays, they remain on the road unclaimed. Sign of the times how the game of conkers has died out. I guess being
it is, yeah.
School.
It is the sign of the times, unfortunately.
Yeah, because they class it as a weapon now, don't they? Like it's dangerous and that lot.
Really?
Mm.
Oh, wow.
BIB goes, I've looked, and on eBay they do Hot Wheels blind bags.
Ah, right.
And Harry News goes, it doesn't. Well, she said on eBay that you could get about £5-ish.
All right.
Harry News goes, it hasn't helped from being banned from schools. Yeah, because that's why it's being banned from school, because they've gone too soft with kids playing old-fashioned games because in case kids get hurt. So you can imagine playing conkers. If someone gets hit on the head with a conker, oh God, we could get in trouble for it.
So you buy a bag
with a mystery car in it. You could then unbox them on YouTube.
Well, that's what I would do. It's a good idea for a video, that. Thank you for that idea. Game of Conker. Well, they have Conker Championships and everything. I think they're still going. It's like Tiddlywinks. They've got their own federation, haven't they? Rules and everything. So, yeah, Conkers. I'll be showing you my Conker collection and that. And if I can get someone to stand and someone to film it, I'll do a Conker game if you want. I'm only saying. Yeah, sounds daft, doesn't it? But there you go.
No comment.
Yeah, but the daft videos make more sense. The daft videos make more sense.
The two Ronnies are back.
Really? Oh dear. Yeah, definitely back, mate. You haven't answered the question. Who's won at darts today then?
Or who's winning?
The game
might not even be over yet.
Yeah. You haven't answered. What?
Remember trying to bake mine? Well, Mum did, lol.
Well, you can bake them. What I used to do.
Makes them hard, doesn't it?
What? Yes.
And I'm not being
Obviously.
rude. It says, look at you.
Right. What I used to do with mine is when I got them and they were out of the shell and that, I used to wash them. I used to put them into vinegar, then dry them in airing cupboards, and that made them hard as well. There's several ways you can do it. Yes, you can bake them, or you can just leave them out in a red hot sun or in a hot room and hard them that way. Or put them in your...
Hairy News has
Is
got...
what they call an airing cupboard.
Mine's a niner, lol.
Mine's a what?
Niner, lol.
I had a 20.
Luke Littler won first semi-final of the Premier League.
Oh, right. All right.
He's doing quite well, Luke Littler, isn't he?
He is.
Considering how young he still is.
Yeah. He's doing really well. So that's good news, isn't it? Have you been playing bowls yet, Tony? Yeah, bowls, green grass. And that.
It's not season, is it yet, for the green summer season of that? Because normally it's indoor.
I know it's indoor. Well, I'm just going by what Tony tells me. I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Are you playing bowls outside yet, Tony? Or is it still indoor season? And that. So, yeah. So if you keep talking, we
keep
get the
talking
answer.
as well.
Yeah, exactly. It would
And
be
it doesn't
boring, wouldn't
matter.
it?
It
If we
doesn't
didn't
matter
talk.
what we talk about.
No.
Not now, anyway. We've done the 411.
Well,
There's not much more we can
did
say
the
about
411. Well, we did that for a long time, didn't we?
That's what I mean. But there's not much more we can say about that, really.
No, because there's no ending of it, is there? There's no conclusive way of ending it or finding out the truth.
Exactly, and we can all just say what our thoughts are on it, of which we've done.
Yes, it's a mystery.
The two Lukes are the best players. Outdoors now, 12 games in. I'm vice captain this year, so loads to do.
There you go. So, who said that about Luke Littler?
The two Lukes are the best players.
Who's the other Luke?
I don't know.
Because...
Oh, wait a minute. I know a Luke. Oh, no, that's the surname.
So...
One of the players I know...
Yeah.
That lives local to me.
He beat Littler though, didn't he?
No, I don't think he's in a different league, I think. But he's got Luke in his surname.
Tell me the name.
Martin Lukeman.
Yeah, Martin Lukeman. He's a good darts player.
But I don't know where we would be like in the league or whatever. Cause I know he plays darts because his sister lives near us. And his family lives just up the road, and he grew up on this.
I think you find out this year, Luke Littler, I just stretched his legs a bit more than that. I think he'll start winning more and more and more than that. So Tony's starting bowl season.
My mother never let me play with conkers as a kid because my brother managed to crack his skull as a kid with one.
Well,
no idea how, but I was banned from playing with them, laughed my old.
All right.
LMAO.
I played it from the age of 4, right up to the age of me leaving school, basically.
It shows conkers can be dangerous then, can't it?
Yeah, but if you do it in a proper way, they can't be. If you know what I mean.
Yes, Luke and Luke are the best, and me in the 90s, Tony says.
And you went, really? You've been on telly, Tony? That's all right then, isn't it? I like I said, I played pool, played darts and that. Not very good at darts. But there you go.
So I don't know what two Lukes, because it says Luke and Luke. So I remember.
Well, Luke Littler's one of them.
I remember putting them in vinegar too. Not sure that helped.
It does help. But you put them in vinegar, then you got to put them in an airing cupboard or in a drawer, and let them go and let them dry. And they dry harder, if you know what I mean. It depends on what vinegar you use. I used to use that white vinegar or pickling vinegar. And that made them hard as well. It does work. There's ways around it. My success was just putting them in airing cupboard and just letting them harden off that way. And then when conker season come round, just put a shoelace through and start playing. And things like that. But people used to cheat, didn't they, as well? They used to paint stone as conkers and they used to cheat. Now, come on, keep talking. Got to keep going. And that, yeah, well, yeah.
We've had a few good topics.
Yeah, well, we have. Well, we need more topics. So, has anyone been on holiday this year?
Pro player in the 80s and 90s. John Lowe was my pairs partner years ago. Played for 10 years as a pro.
All right.
Tony Tech.
All right. Ooh. Might have seen you on telly then, Tony. John Lowe.
I remember.
Well,
him.
my, a lot of people won't understand this, and you might not know this. Tony will know the person I'm going to mention. But my favourite darts player was Jockey Wilson and the Crafty Cockney.
John Lowe was my favourite, Harry News says. Access Area 6 says Luke Humphries is currently the world champion dart player.
Yeah.
So it's Luke Humphries, Luke Littler.
Yeah, but Luke Littler beat Luke Humphries this time round. I hope.
Well, if Luke Humphries gets through to the final, it'll probably be the two Lukes playing against each other.
And that's where Luke Littler get revenge. Well, he lost to him, didn't he? Luke Humphries in final. He won't this time. I hope not. Any case.
So if we YouTube Tony Powell darts player, you should come up, Tony. Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
So we can get to see what you look like all those years ago.
I'll do a video on it.
Playing darts.
Yeah, sounds
Be interesting, wouldn't it?
It would. I can play darts. I play 10-pin bowling for Yorkshire League. Like I said, I play 10-pin bowling. I've done a bit of pool. I've done a bit of darts. Never played darts for a pub team yet, but I have done 10-pin bowling and things like that. I tried to play golf.
Won't find anything. I don't know. There's no harm
mate.
in looking.
There's no harm in looking, Tony. If you used to play with Lowe, you should be there.
There might be something there. You just don't know.
You never. I bumped into a touring car champion who were in championship. He used to race Rover Vitesse in saloon car championships, and I bumped into him. So, yeah, I mean, and that. So that's all right, isn't it? That were Rousey, who I met. So there you go. And that. So come on, keep talking. Give me ideas. Yeah, please. Oh, here we go.
Tony, was it 2011? Harry News has just said. Well, that was only like 14 years ago.
He said 80s and 90s, didn't he? It told me.
80s and 90s, yeah, exactly. And 2011's like.
Tony! Ask Tony what his dad's name was. Because you got the Power Taylor, haven't you?
Did you have a nickname, Tony, for your darts? Mind the numpty walking around the bed.
I'm not a numpty. I don't play darts. Do I? I'm not a numpty. You're the numpty, naughty numpty.
Harry News has just put, there's an entry on the darts database under your name there. So, Tony, you're there somewhere.
You're there, mate, on darts database, Scott. You are there. Wow.
So
Tony is a professional dart player. I never knew.
Well,
I want your autograph.
Obviously, this person's like looking into it.
Yeah. Thank you. So you're there, Tony. You are there, mate.
Never forgotten, as they say.
Nope, never forgotten. Doing well, mate.
Unfortunately, didn't get into the World Championship. Won under the 18s Worlds 3 times. Under 18s Worlds.
Yeah, 3 times.
So you were quite young then?
Yeah, you'd have been quite young.
18s.
Yeah, it would have been, yeah. It's a shame you didn't continue it as a career, Tony.
Did you have a nickname? I'm there then, he goes. Yeah, you're in the database somewhere.
You're in the database, mate. You're definitely
Just
there.
Just think, you could have been on Bullseye.
You could have been on Bullseye. If you continued your career into darts, you could have been world famous by now. There you go,
He's
mate.
famous on YouTube.
Yeah, he's very famous. Hey, he's famous on YouTube. Very well, yes.
Tony Bad Boy Powell.
Ooh.
We'll have to look into that.
Yeah, we will.
After the bedroom tour on Sunday, can we expect a full flat tour next? Not the way the flat is at the moment. No.
We're not in a flat.
No.
Why do people think we're in a flat?
Subsonic does. Welcome to the chat.
Welcome to the chat. Anything you want to talk about,
but
please?
We can't do a full tour because the way the house is, other people live in here.
Yeah, and we can't interrupt their lives. We can only do the room where we are.
Tony goes famous.
Well, I've done that, so just be happy with that for now.
Tony goes famous at last.
Yeah, you're famous at last. When me and Jen get his own place, then I can do a tour.
Eventually.
And hopefully, eventually, we get a decent sized kitchen. I can bring, cooking videos to YouTube.
I'll actually get to taste his cooking.
Yeah.
Not pot noodle.
No, it won't be a pot. No, I can cook, I can cook proper meals. It's just that I'm not a chef, so I don't professionally present it. I just stick it on.
Just slop it on the plate.
Yeah,
basically.
that's all I do. That's all we do in Yorkshire. And that. So, yeah. Famous at last there. Tony, you're very famous, mate.
I might cook another homemade meal
Hey,
soon, and
at
you
least
can
he can back it. At least that can be backed up. People say things and they can't back it. It can't be backed up on database.
I'm going to be doing another home cooked meal soon. I'm not going to tell you what, and you can do a taste test on your channel.
So it'd be shepherd's pie then. It'd be a shepherd's pie then, because we dump bolognese. So it'd be shepherd's pie, won't it? I know what it'll be. So yeah, I'll do a taste test on my channel of your cooking, love.
And see what you think of it.
Yeah, no problem. So
Cooking videos would be good content, I think. Tiger Burger sounds yum.
it does. Just have to be patient when we get his own place. And that.
Yes,
'Cause
cooking, definitely.
we are planning, doing a lot of things with very little money,
Definitely.
unfortunately.
Yorkshire pudding.
It's easy to do Yorkshire pudding. Very easy.
I haven't made homemade Yorkshire pudding for years, but I used to when my kids were little. But because I used to make one big batch, there'd be so much Yorkshire pudding, and you'd end up eating. I'd eat up half of it.
It depends
before
what
dinner
you
was
use. Are
cooked.
you using buntings? Yeah. What my mum used to use, your meat tray cooking, used to put it in that, let it rise up, and then cut it into 4 quadrants. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we
Half
used to
and
always
half.
do it in little bunches, so you
Yeah.
get like 12 in the van, and then any Yorkshire pudding mix up. You make a second batch.
Or
or a
if I
third
want a
batch.
big Yorkshire pudding where I can put a meal inside, I use a Fray Bentos tin. Good tips, these.
Yeah, I've seen people do that. They take the lid off a Fray Bentos tin, make sure it's not sharp at the edges, give
Exactly.
it a wash,
Yeah.
and just use it as a baking tin of some
Yeah.
kind. Because you
u-
can cook pies in it.
I used
anything.
to use it for Yorkshire puddings.
Yes, my mum did the same in a tray.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, the old ways, the best ways of doing things.
My mum used to always do it in the bun tins, or if she made a toad
Yeah,
in
my
the hole.
stepdad did.
The
My
only time
stepdad
she'd
did.
use a bigger tin was when we used to make the homemade toad
Yeah.
in the hole.
My mum did that with sausages and that. Sausages, what she wanted. My stepdad, when he made Yorkshire pudding, he used all sorts of, he used the buntings as well. There's no right or wrong way of making
Everyone
Yorkshire
makes
pudding.
Yorkshire pudding different. That's what I mean. You can use different shape cake,
Like,
cake
it's
tins
such
as well.
an easy thing to make. It really is, because it's just it's just a batter, isn't it?
Yep, old way, definitely the best. Toad in the hole as well.
Yeah, it is. I completely agree.
I do like toad in the hole. I haven't had that for years. I put a homemade one. You can get these ready-made ones.
Yeah, but they're
which
not very good, are they?
They're
on.
okay, but there's nothing like a homemade one.
Well, almost everyone will agree here, and things should start flashing out. Homemade meals are the best, aren't they?
Definitely.
That's what I
The
think.
only thing about homemade is costing, because it. Then bread and butter pudding, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Homemade costs more because you have to buy all the fresh ingredients. Whereas
Yeah, but
when
it's still the best.
oh, definitely, but it does cost more.
Of course it does. It's like bread and butter pudding. That bread and butter pudding, that's one of the easiest puddings to make,
It is
really.
literally all you do is butter your bread and butter,
Yeah.
put in some sultanas, raisins, and things like that. Layer it up,
Put the
make
liquid in,
milk and eggs.
Yeah,
pour it over with a bit of sugar or something as well.
then cook it.
Stick it in the oven.
Exactly.
I'm sure that's how you do it. I've never made a bread and butter pudding.
Well, if it ain't, you just give someone a recipe for something. I don't know if it is or not.
Yeah, I
But
think
it's one of
it
the.
is made
I know
similar to-
bread and butter pudding is the one of the
homemade by
easiest.
someone else are the best.
I completely agree. That's why Jen cooks for me. I completely agree. I do like this one's cooking very much, as you can tell.
Yeah, as you can tell. Any time he says he's starving, you just look at him. He looks well and truly fed.
Well, that's a standing joke, isn't it?
Mark, have you tried the new flame grilled steak flavour pot noodles? I didn't know there was one.
No, I didn't know. Where do you get
Flame
them from?
grilled steak flavour pot noodle. Oh,
I've never heard of that
we'll
one.
have to have a look round for that because that's another future taste.
Where
test.
did you see it?
Mm.
Yeah.
Flame grilled steak.
Let me know.
That'd be different, wouldn't it, babe?
Oh, it'd definitely be different.
Because you tried practically all the other flavours. Because
I've tried all the other pot noodle except for that one.
Exactly.
I've got one coming up tomorrow.
And you done the pot pastas they done as well, didn't you? Like the
Yeah.
spag bolognese and that lot.
I've got one in there to do.
But all the other pot noodles, as they came out new, we've got. So if that's another new one that's come out and not been advertised, we'll have to have a look into that. Flame grilled steak.
I am hungry now. We'll get something to eat then. Really? What's your favourite pot noodle? Here we go. My
Curry?
favourite pot noodle.
Is it the curry one by any chance?
You've got it in one. The curry pot noodle is my favourite.
Or the beef and tomato? That's the second, isn't it?
That's the second, yeah. But the curry pot noodle is my
like the
favourite.
chicken and mushroom one.
No, I don't.
Doner kebab flavour. Yeah, he's tried the doner kebab one.
I've done that, but I ain't done. Where did you see it?
Subsonic goes, I saw it in Asda, haven't tried it yet though. So
Right.
we're going to have to check. Oh, we've only got a little Asda near us. If
So
it's
we'll
not
check
there, it might be at one of the bigger ones.
It might be in
ones.
another supermarket. We'll
So
find
we'll
it.
have to keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, we definitely will.
But doner kebab, yeah, Mark's tried the doner kebab one.
Yeah, I like that.
He's tried most of all the
I
other
was
pot
disappointed
noodles.
that they didn't bring out the Christmas one last
Again.
year.
Yeah, because you had it the first year when I
Yeah.
got you it, didn't you?
2023, yeah. Yeah, but it had been out in 2022, 2021.
Yeah, because it had been out a few years,
Yeah.
but they have.
But I tried it and I liked it and that. And I thought they'd do it again,
You've
but they
tried a
didn't.
few of them, haven't you? Like there's the
Yeah.
peri peri one.
Yeah.
There was the chicken chow mein, the chow mein one,
Yeah.
the Chinese one. There's been loads of different new flavours
I mean,
out there.
I am going to bring another KFC one to the channel.
Access
Taste test.
area goes.
But that'll be in a future
Access
video.
area 6 says Morrison's do all the flavours.
Ah,
I'll have a look on there later because
Yeah,
I've just done a
yeah.
shopping online, so I'll have a look in there later.
yeah. Well, we can look into Morrison's at Arrow, can't we?
Well, I can look online when I made my order because I've just done that Morrison shop, and if it's there, I can always add it to the shop.
Yeah, but I need to go to Harrow, don't I, to get another pickup?
So
Numpty. I'll be running out of pickups. Babe.
So yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye out for that flame grilled steak one.
Are you buying me Hot Wheels as well? Like you did last time?
What for?
I don't know. You bought me some last time, you bought me 4 last time. Oh, by the way, I have 86 Hot Wheels, if you're interested in knowing. It's a bit of useless information. It's 87 plus the X plus 1, you know. So come on, keep talking. We don't want, we just need to keep talking. And that. There must be loads of subjects out there what you want to talk about.
All this talk of pot noodles, I might do a stir fry tomorrow night. Sounds good? Sounds good?
Sounds good, does that?
I've not actually ever cooked a stir fry before.
It's easy.
I've got a wok. It's in there.
Yeah, I know you got a wok. It's easy to cook a stir fry. It's easy
Downed
enough.
with cider. Why not?
Yeah, why
Treat
not?
yourself.
Why not?
Be Friday night tomorrow night, so if you're not working, you ain't got work to worry about.
Exactly. That's the one.
Stir fried with rice.
Stir fried with rice.
Some people do it that way. Some people have it with noodles. Some people have it with rice.
All right. I see.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay then. Each to their own, isn't it?
Exactly.
I can't have rice, you see.
See, I probably would prefer it with noodles if it was me. I do like rice, but I've got to be in the mood for rice.
I can't have it, can I? I'm diabetic.
Sean Clayton, hello Sean. He goes,
Hello, Sean.
He goes Bombay Bad Boy. Yeah, Mark's tried
done
that one.
I've done that one.
And he's also done the Aldi's version, the Mumbai Mad Boy or something.
Yeah,
it's called,
yeah,
something
yeah,
like that,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. I've done the Aldi's version as well.
Mm-hmm.
But like I say, any other suggestions is welcome. So we'll have to look in Morrison's for that flavour and see if there's any more new flavours out there. Because they sometimes just run them from a limited time.
Exactly. To see how they go, and if they are popular, then they'll keep them as a permanent flavour. Because that's what they've done with all the other ones, the doner kebab one and all that lot. They're still all out there because obviously people are still buying them.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're popular.
Yeah.
And
They're
it is
very
good
popular.
to have different alternatives, different flavours.
Of course it is, hang on.
You should build a Hot Wheels track and take bets on who wins.
Really?
He doesn't take his cars out of the packaging,
No, I don't.
so they wouldn't be racing. Are you dyeing your hair a bright colour again, Jen? Watch this space. I have got plans.
I know what colour it is. Watch the space.
But what I need first is to get a decent haircut, which I'm hoping to do in the next few weeks before my birthday. And then I've got to get the blonde to lighten my hair before I put... Because I've still got tiny bits of the pink left.
So she is going a different colour.
But I am going a different colour this time.
And it'll be a brighter colour. So watch this space, basically.
Where do you store your Hot Wheels? Do you have like a collection box?
No, I don't have a box.
They're in a bag at the moment.
They're in a big bag.
Got asked from B&M.
What?
Sean Clayton said. Oh, probably he's on about pot noodles. All those nights out drinking years ago, I think a kebab would have finished me off, lol.
No. I remember 1984 turning 18.
BIB just goes, I know there's a pot noodle limited edition mug that could be a good one to add to your collection.
Mug?
Yeah.
What's it called?
I don't know, it's to do with pot noodle limited edition.
We're going to have to find
Hairy
it.
News, my cousin has hundreds of Matchbox cars. Heather Nixon goes, I think the pink suited. Yeah, everyone said the pink suited me, but every so
Of course
often,
it does.
everyone, like every so often, I like to have a little bit of a change. So I will go back to pink because pink is my go-to colour.
I think she looks good in purple. I think she looked good in a nice green, but she don't
I won't
like
go green. You'll never see this hair green.
Why not?
I've
don't know why.
I've been blue, I've been purple, I've been pink, blonde, red. I've been loads of colours.
Yeah, right. I don't know why you won't go green.
He has them in a glass display. Lots with the original boxes in a glass display. Harry News says about his cousin.
That's right enough.
Or his cousin. I don't know if Harry News is a man
Yeah,
or a woman. I don't want to sort of...
Better ask.
I don't want to presume by calling some of the cars
Harry
from the late
News.
60s,
Are you male or female?
early 70s. Some of the cars are from the late 60s, early 70s go for crazy money.
Oh, they do. That's why I collect the modern day version of Hot Wheels and Matchbox, because the old ones do go for big money.
What you getting Jen for her birthday? Anything, something nice?
You'll have to. You'll find out when it's her birthday.
Oh, Harry News is male. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to call you the wrong.
No, we don't want to get it wrong.
Lol.
You'll find out what I'm getting, Jen, because Jen will be doing a live stream on the 24th of June.
I'm also planning. Planning his birthday gifts already as well.
And I'll be doing a live stream on the 18th of July for my birthday. So you have to tune in, and you'll find out what I got Jen on her birthday, and you'll find out what she's got me on my birthday.
Harry News goes, no worries, lol.
That's all right. That's good news. It's all the better for it. And that. So yeah. It was your daughter we couldn't think of buying out for.
No, we just
rackle my brain left, right.
We just gave her some money and took her out for a meal.
She's not easy to, because she don't support football, you see.
Your birthdays are pretty close. That's good.
Well, yeah, hers is 24th of June, mine's 18th of July. It is
Tony
good.
says he's going to the games market in London on the 29th of June to spend his birthday money. Yeah, your birthday's literally 2 days after mine, Tony.
Yeah. Yeah. We will be sending your birthday card down with a little present.
And Sean goes, is it a live stream party? It won't be a party.
It won't be a party. Well, just you'll have to see. Come on 24th of June and see what Jen's got for her birthday, and we'll see what we can do about a party. Because her daughter won't come into the bedroom when we're live.
Jen, yes, I'm 69 this year.
No, you're not 69. You said
if you're 69,
and I'm not 69.
If you're 69, Tony, how old does that make Mark?
Same age, you numpty.
Any guesses?
Same age, you numpty. You were born in the same year.
What, you're saying 69 then?
No.
I said if he's 69, what does that make you?
69. But I'm 59, so he's Tony.
We'll have to sing virtual happy birthday.
Whatever.
Yeah. Oh, he's saying you're 89.
Cheeky. You cheeky. Really?
Yeah.
No. No. I look a lot younger than that.
I'm a baby at 52, lol. Harry News just says. I'm 52.
Yeah. Jen's 52.
Nearly 53.
I'm 58 going on 59. But,
Or
but I have been told recently, I look 45,
Yorkshire ever goes
48.
Yorkshire ever goes 50, I'd have said, Mark, if that.
Still friends for life, mate.
Sean Clayton goes, you know how us Yorkshire people love a party. So he must
Oh,
be
we
from
do.
Yorkshire as well.
We do.
59 this year, Tony just said.
Well, if I can pull it off, we'll be getting married hopefully in 2027, or it may be 2028. So think about them that 2
If
years.
nothing has happened to us by then.
Obviously, but we have
Fingers
to
crossed.
plan it for the long term because there's a lot to do, isn't there?
Money to save off and shit like that.
Like I said, there will be a video coming on.
Harry News goes, nice one.
Yeah, and that when it gets closer to time, you know, if you just want to turn up to a wedding and see us get married, you're welcome to do so.
I've always said I'm 21 with 31 years
Hang on a minute. I'm 18.
experience. No, you're 18.
I'm 18 with 59 years of experience.
So that would make you 77 if you put 59 on top of 18.
Shut up.
What kind of wedding would you like?
We haven't thought of that, have we?
I've never thought of it. No.
Any suggestions what wedding we can have?
Harry News just said to me, that's a good way of looking at it. Yeah, 21 with 31 years experience.
Well, there you go.
Sean Clayton, I hope you hoping to get a house local to where you are or back in Yorkshire?
Grimsby, won't it, if we can?
Yeah, up to near where my mum lives, up sort of Humberside.
But if we can't get up to Grimsby, it's going to have to be around this area. It won't be our fault, I don't think. I think we'll move into Harrow itself.
Oh, wait a minute. Right. Mark and Jen's after party, kebabs and drinks. Harry News goes, I'm 51 with 1 year's experience. Team Save Jen has just entered. I think this is a troll. Has Jen met your kids in Australia yet, Mark?
Well, they definitely know me, don't they?
Whoever it is definitely a troll.
Right.
Team Save Jen,
right.
Really?
I'm going to shoot this up right now. Jen don't need saving. Pack it in and jog on. Simple as.
Right, so are we going to let this person stay or do we block? Obviously, it's a troll.
Of course it's a troll. No. Anyhow,
Sorry about this,
my
guys.
kids in Australia is nothing to do with this video, so you shouldn't mention my kids at all.
So that's it. Team Save Jen. You just scroll up. Well, you need to scroll up to.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Hide user.
Yeah, so then they can't comment again, and they've
There
gone
you go.
from the channel.
You've gone.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. I don't like my kids being mentioned at all. People do know that I do have 2 children in Australia. I just don't see them.
BIB goes, you guys should consider making a public Amazon wish list for fans to buy you bits for video if they wanted to.
How do you do that? How do you get into someone's wish list when it's public? How?
Harry News goes, there's always idiots about, ignore them. That's what we do. That's why we got rid of them.
He's gone now.
And then Harry News goes to BIB, good idea, BIB, reference wish list.
Yeah, but how do we do that? How do you... Jen's wish list. How do I get into Jen's wish list? From Amazon. And how does she get into mine, basically? So she can see what I want.
Obviously, it'd have to be like a fresh wish list, I think. I'm not sure.
It's
I was
public.
just telling my boyfriend about it. For example, buying Jen a book to review or Mark some Hot Wheels.
Yeah, but how do you do it? I've got things on my wish list.
Let me try to explain.
Oh, okay. This will be good.
I know some people do it for when...
Yeah, go on, read it.
You have to go to your wish list, then create a new one, and then you can go to settings for it, and you can link it to people via a link they give you.
All right. Okay.
I know my friend's
So I'd
daughter,
have to create a whole new wish list.
my friend's daughter done that when she was getting married. So all the presents she suggested as wedding gifts, she had in a big wish list.
So what do we? So
we create a new wish list, put things in it,
yeah,
then go into settings, and get a link, and then you share the link to people that want to.
How do you share the link?
probably through, I don't know if you'd be able to share the link on YouTube. There's an option to hide your address as well so people can't see it. So you could post the link here and we could then get stuff from it.
Yeah, but if you don't know where we live, how are you going to send it to us? Well,
You could put the link in your YouTube video description.
I don't know how to do that.
Well, you know, like you do the
I don't
hashtags, you could get the link, like, you know,
Oh, you mean
and
write
copy it.
hashtag it? Yeah, I
Copy
can't
it.
copy it. I don't know how to do that.
I could maybe try
I can't do a
with a tutorial
screenshot.
for you in a YouTube comment or something.
What? What's she say?
I could maybe try to write a tutorial for you in a YouTube comment or something.
Do it as a video. It'd be easier. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. We'll have to figure it out.
Yeah, we'll have to look into it and see if we can do something like that.
And then we'll just share the link out.
Mm.
Hopefully we'll get wedding presents.
But
Hopefully.
she's saying about getting ideas for the YouTube channel so people can send us things for the YouTube channel, like i.e. books for me.
Yeah, but once it's public, we can do that, can't we? And
You
then,
buy
you know
things
what I mean?
off the wish list, then Amazon send it to the address that you have put on the wish list, so that they won't. So it's coming from Amazon, not them, but they're paying for it from their end.
So Amazon, yeah.
You have to select an address for the wish list, so Amazon is the middleman, basically.
Well, where are we going to put that then? Because it needs to come here, doesn't it?
Yeah, it will come here. We
need to suggest a wish.
Yeah, so the address on our Amazon would be our address.
Yeah.
So they'll go on the wish list, order something, pay for it.
Yeah.
And because Amazon will be the middleman, Amazon will send it to this address.
As long as we hide it from wish list.
Yeah. So
I
no
know
one
what
gets
you're
to
on
know
about now.
our address.
Sorry, I'm
but
just a bit slow. That's all. I'm not very
Nobody
good
would know
with
that,
technology.
only Amazon.
That's all right then.
Yeah.
That's all right then. I'm not very technical on technology, unfortunately.
Yeah, we'll look into that.
Yeah, we
will
definitely
look
will.
into it.
On that. But if you want to send me out, you can do. Just go to my Facebook, Mark Hill. And that, and you can ask and suggest you're going to send this and this to me or whatever, or to Jen, and you can do it on there, and I'll give you the address then.
That's what I mean. If it's cheaper than doing it through Amazon.
You know what I mean? So you can go to my Facebook.
Do you think
Mark
maybe
Hill.
your daughters could help, Jen? I don't think they'd know because, yes, my youngest one does order stuff from Amazon.
You don't have.
But
we'll figure it out.
Just Google it. There's many tutorials on how to do it.
Okay.
Maybe they would know how to set it up.
Hey, look, at least this guy's took some time out to tell us. We'll figure it out, don't worry.
Yeah, I said, we'll definitely look into it. And like you suggested, Google it. Google will show us how to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe they would know how to set it up.
That's all right. That'll be fine. I'm not technical, right? Well, once we've done that, then we've learned something new, haven't we?
Exactly.
And we're always learning something new every day, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so thank you for that.
Because we could just share the link on one of our videos, either on one of our channels.
Well, we could share a link within this chat.
Or a different channel, yeah.
Yeah.
Temu is cheaper. Yeah, but Temu is real... It looks cheaper, and people have complained about how cheap things are from Temu.
Yeah, because they're breaking all the time.
Temu and Shein as well, they're both...
It's Chinese rubbish in it, basically. That's what they say it is. I've never ordered anything from Temu.
No, neither have I, but... Yes, exactly. Or in the comments section of a video.
Yeah, we could do that. No problem. And we just put it in now and again through Live.
I have had some great stuff from there. Oh, okay.
Okay, that's
Some
fine.
people probably get good stuff, but then there is the dodgy side as well.
I'll have to get in touch with my mate Kev, because he's had some stuff from Temu and it's been okay. He got me a compass from there. It reads right.
I keep getting the adverts.
It's just that I'm put off because I know it's Chinese.
You click the 3 dots on your wish list, then manage list, and then you can select an address to link the wish list to, and then there's a checkbox to hide the address, etc. Then you just share it.
Ah, right. So we can use our address.
But it's hidden from the...
But hide it. Yeah.
So the link just takes them to the wish list.
Okay. We'll definitely look into that. So you could get to a wish list. I create another wish list and put in what I want, basically. And you put in yours what you want. Simple as that. And suggestions for wedding presents when it gets to near the time, I think. So, yeah, thank you for that information. Thank you for sharing. And that. We'll look into that.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely look into that. So, is anything else you want to talk about? What time is it now?
Nearly 8:45.
Right. So we've got 15 minutes. What do you want to talk about? So in 15 minutes time I'll be saying good night. So I'm not going yet. Just saying, got 15 minutes. Got until 9 o'clock. Basically. And that. Anything else you want to talk about? You can talk about anything you want, basically. No. Keep the chat.
Give time for people to write.
Right? Should be on speeding, shouldn't we? Yeah, man. And that. Has anyone been on holiday this year so far? I know we haven't. Have we?
It's all down to money.
Yeah, it's
Access Area 6. What genre of channels do you usually watch on YouTube? I don't really watch channels on YouTube. Mark does.
I do. I watch a lot of. Hang on. These are
Canal boats.
I watch Cruising the Cup, Narrowboat Pirate Narrowboat and things like that. I also watch English Woodsman because he's camping and that. Tony Tech Powell, I watch him. Yorkshire Lad, I watch him. Wizzo's Channel 1, I watch that one. So there you go. I just watch that. If I have watched old films on YouTube as well, like Killdozer and things like that. But you can get the full film up, and I have watched it. So yeah, stuff like that.
Mixture.
No, this year, too busy looking
after Tanya full time.
Yeah, I understand that, Tony. Okay. No problem. And that. Well, we're going on holiday, aren't we? But later on in the year.
Yeah, hopefully we're going to have to start saving some money up.
Yeah, so we are.
Just for a few days, not like a big week or whatever it's normally.
Yeah, but we're going away from Friday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We're going back Monday, aren't we, basically?
So yeah, it's like a long weekend.
Yeah, it'd just be like, a long weekend. That's what we'll be doing later on in the year. And that.
Like I said, we've got to sort the money out yet and sort out where we're going.
Exactly.
Will we get some videos on your holiday? Will we get some videos on your holiday? Dirty weekend.
You have to,
Tony, dirty weekend.
Dirty weekend, really. I can't really say if I'll be doing videos because I'll get game away.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not mentioning that like that.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
It's
we don't know yet. We don't know if it'll be worth videoing and that. And if anybody wants to be in the video, just saying. You know what I mean? So, yeah. It won't be a dirty weekend, Tony.
Unless you say Mark falling in the mud.
Well, that'll be right enough, won't it? But we're hoping to get a pickup when we're
Come into Kent for the weekend meet-up.
Right. Okay. Thank you for explaining the wish list. Thank you. Go on.
And Tony just went, come into Kent for the weekend meet-up.
Maybe. But don't know yet. We'll see. But we are going. We are coming some. We are going down there, aren't we?
We are going to try to at some stage, yeah.
Yes, it'll be this year. We are coming to Kent this year. You know what I mean? Are you going to be in when I come down, Tony?
You'll get a random knock on
I'll put
door.
you out of your misery. We are saving up to come to Kent, Tony. It's as simple as that.
Is there a Holiday Inn near you, Tony?
Or a travel lodge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, lazy git. You got his postcode and address. You could have done all that.
We'll see what Tony says.
Oh, okay. That's bad.
I can still Google it, but...
We could have Googled it. Premier
Inn not far.
Ah, right. Yeah, but what do you call not far? How far? Is it
walkable for Mark?
It has to be walkable. Is it walkable? Is it like 5-10 minutes, something like that? Because if it is, that's where I'll be when I come down. See, I got your address, Tony, so I know I can knock on your door and surprise you.
About 10 minutes.
Okay, no problem. That's fair enough.
So that's the one that's closest to you.
Yeah, we'll let you know when we're coming down near the date, Tony.
Like I said, we've got to save money up for the travel, hotel, and spends. Because Mark will probably want to spend a lot of money up there.
It won't be a lot of money.
It'll be every charity shop.
I don't know, because
Tony says I'll chat to you later after this.
Yeah, no problem. You can ring me, or I'll ring you. That's no problem. But if Tony, if we can get to meet Chris, I can buy stuff off Chris. It gives him money for his charity, doesn't it? That's what I was thinking. You know what I mean? So that's right, you know. So there you go. So what time is it now?
49.
Yeah. So there you go. So, yeah. So anything else you want to talk about, or do you all want to go to bed? Because if you want to go to bed, we can let you go. I can wrap it up here and say good night if you want. Or do you want to talk about anything? I think it's been an interesting live, this one.
It's been a mixture.
Has everybody enjoyed this live? Because I have. I haven't been bored once.
But it's showing that there's no one in there now. On mine.
There's 12 in.
Oh, okay.
That's what it's saying on mine. But there you go. But I don't think people
that are coming in and out, aren't they?
I think, I don't think people just disappear and not say good night.
No.
And that.
They're probably like just coming in and out.
But yeah,
busy.
I think I've enjoyed. Yeah, this one I've really enjoyed this little chat.
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, it's been good.
Hey guys, have you watched the film Love Actually?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I have many times.
Yeah, I love it.
It was very fun live. I'm back, Yorkshire Evan just says.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
He's probably been away. He's just come back.
So, do you want to talk about anything? Anything
yeah,
you
I've
want to
definitely
talk
seen
about?
the film Love Actually. I like that film.
Yeah, I do. I've seen that.
Got it on DVD.
There's only one film. There's only a film I haven't seen. I haven't seen When Harry Met Sally or all like that. You know what I mean? But there you go. Yeah. Anything you want to talk about before I wrap this up? Because we've been on a while now, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
But like I say, it's gone fast. These lives seems to go fast, and that. So there you go. So we talked about numerous subjects.
Definitely. What was the best bit of Love Actually? Oh God, the best bit. Oh, there's so many good bits.
Well, there is.
I like the bit at the airport. No, where was it? The school when Hugh Grant and that young girl that worked for him as like his worker, because with him being the Prime Minister, got caught kissing behind the curtains when they opened the curtains at the Christmas nativity.
I like how it ended. That film. That was a good one.
And another good bit was when Colin Firth's character was in a foreign land and him and his house cleaner.
Yeah, can you say that? The end credits, lol. No, I liked how the film ended with Hugh Grant, because he got what he wanted, didn't he?
And also the Colin Firth character, he's come home and she's gone home and he fell in love with her and she didn't speak much English.
We've had dinner. Where I come from, it's dinner. Down here, it's lunch.
Not to be nosy, what you both had for your tea, maybe lunch for Jen.
No, it's not lunch.
We had a late lunch.
It's
we had
dinner.
We
had a late dinner. We had KFC.
We treated ourselves because we haven't had one for a while.
KFC. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Burr, 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 burr. So there you go.
What did you have?
Yeah, we're being nosy now. So what have you had for tea? Please let us know in the comments.
Hiya guys, Sleepster 1999. Hello.
Hello, Sleepster.
Not seen you for a while.
No, we haven't seen you for a while. Hello. How you doing? Are you okay? We're both fine.
as you can see.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Are you
Killed him.
going
I
to
haven't
the-
killed him yet. Some pasta.
Oh,
Gigi's had pasta.
that's an interesting one. So, yeah, we're asking people what they've had for tea.
I had for their dinner basically.
Oh,
I've had a
dinner.
jacket potato, cheese and beans with some salad. My daughter tends to have that quite
Yeah,
much. She
she does,
likes
don't
that.
she?
Lucy likes that.
Yeah, yeah.
If I had a jacket potato, I'd have to have chili con carne on it with lots of cheese.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right, you know.
Struggling on a different day, sleeps in 1999 said. Laughing faces.
All right. That's all right. So, is there anything you want to talk about? You know what I mean? We've had an interesting, a few interesting topics on here tonight.
Definitely. We started talking about the missing
411.
411. We've had football, alcohol.
Pool, darts,
Yeah.
tempering bowling.
My hair.
Yeah, good hair. I ain't got none, as you can see.
But he's got some there, so we're thinking, could we colour his hair?
No.
He says me green, so we could always do his green. What would be the worst thing to have on a jacket potato?
I don't think there is. Because I like I like beans and coleslaw on mine. Or I like...
worst thing to go on a jacket potato. Something that I don't like.
I don't think there is there? I mean, I've had chili con carne on a jacket potato. Worst thing you could put on it?
I can't.
Macaroni cheese. That'll be worst thing you could put on it.
Access area goes, I was going to get some spam till I saw the price. I know spam's not cheap
Oh, it's
anymore.
gone up, hasn't it? It used to be the cheapest meat with Semis corned beef, but it's gone sky high in
Sleeps
price.
in 1999 goes, I haven't got any hair either, laughing face.
Hey?
He hasn't got any hair either.
All right. Well,
And Yorkshire ever go, Mark, like me, haircuts cost a fortune.
no, they don't me. Have we got
he
his own
gets me
razors?
he gets me to do it.
I get Jen to do it. We've got his own razors. And that.
I do the bit with the...
And then I go a bit.
And then he just bicks the rest of it off.
Yeah, with my Gillette
So
razor.
it don't cost him anything.
No, it don't cost me a penny. Only the price of the scissors and Gillette blade, basically.
What's both your favourite foods? Well, obviously Mark's is KFC.
That's my favourite.
Or sausage and mash.
Or sausage and mash. Or shepherd's pie.
My main favourite is a good roast lamb. Roast lamb and all the trimmings.
Yeah, that's her favourite. Or shepherd's pie. Or...
I had spuds and mince for my dinner. Sleeps in 1999 says.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's all right.
You can do like mince and tatties, can't you?
Yeah, of course you can. It's something. Mince goes with anything, doesn't it? Really.
Better off with no hair, no hassle.
True, I agree with that.
Apart from when it grows, you can see like 59 shades of grey.
Shut up, will you? Really?
I said to him, you've got 58, nearly 59 shades of grey.
There's no such thing as 59. Shut
Well,
up.
there is when it's your birthday.
On the book it's 54 and that's how it's staying.
No, it's 50 on the book.
Oh, shut up, numpty.
So yeah, 59 shades of grey.
There you go.
I haven't done mince and tatties for ages. I used to do that as well occasionally. Instead of making it into a shepherd's pie, I just do the mince and peas with carrots and
That's
that,
what
and
Kevin
then
does.
serve it with
He
potatoes.
does it all in frying pan. He does that savoury mince in frying pan. And that. I do like
it's
other
a cheaper
things.
meal, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. I mean, I do like other things that I haven't had liver and onions for ages.
That's one I've got to do you yet. My liver and bacon.
Whatever. Yeah, you can do that.
Get a toupee,
mash.
Mark. I've lost my fringe genetics, mate.
Genetics. None of my
Get
family.
a toupee just for here.
None of my family, like my mother or my dad, have ever gone. They haven't gone bald. It's only me.
My dad just receded a little bit at the front, and he had a full head of hair when he died. He just receded a little bit at the front.
That's what's happened with me. I've receded, but it's receded a lot. If you know what I mean. So
And
when
my
it
dad-
gets a
my
little
dad-
bit longer, it will be shaving off, and I will be bicking it again.
My dad was quite lucky. He never went grey either. His hair was jet black to the day he died, and he died in
My
his early
grandmas
60s.
were like that. My grandmas were brown until the day she died. My dad went battleship grey at 40. I've gone all different sorts of colours.
Grass don't grow on a busy street, Mark.
What?
Grass doesn't grow on a busy street, Mark.
No, it doesn't.
It's on about hair.
Yeah, I
probably.
know that. Well, there you go. Yeah. So there you go. Anything else you want to talk about? If not, I'll put it to bed here. I think it'd be a good place to stop.
Have you guys ever tried hamwidges? They are in Morrison's. They are frozen in breadcrumbs. You should try. I think I have before, a long, long time ago, because they've been out for years.
I've seen them.
They're very greasy.
never
I
had
found
any.
them very greasy.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Because you've got the ham, and I think they're wrapped in cheese and breadcrumbs, and then you fry them.
I'm wanting to try them bird's eye loaded chicken as well. So I might bring. I'll be bringing that to channel eventually.
BRB, I love them.
So don't forget, there will be a taste test on Friday tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So don't forget that.
I've already got a taste test going up.
There will be a pickups video as well on Saturday, and then don't forget my Conquer collection. That'll be coming up on Sunday. So there you go, everyone.
Yeah, so but Yorkshire Evan says he's tried them hamwidges and he loves them. I think when I tried them a long time ago, I found them very greasy. Yes, they are so yum. I do them in the air fryer and they are super yummy.
That's all right. That's good.
Mind you, I tried them a long, long time ago. I can't remember the last time.
Yeah, we just have to.
How do I highlight people's names, guys, to reply to?
What?
I don't know. I haven't worked that bit out.
What you mean apply to?
Highlight people's names that he wants to reply to on the channel, like on the chat.
You can.
There's got to be a way of doing it, but
Chat's there.
I've seen people do it, but I honestly don't know.
I don't know how you do it. All I do is in the chat itself. I go.
This is Mark writing on my phone, by the way, so it's not going to be me commenting.
Yeah, it's not Jen, that one either. That's how I do it. I don't know how you get it into different colours. I ain't got a clue. I don't know how
Mark,
you highlight.
have you been playing any video games lately, mate?
No, I ain't got my consoles down here just yet. So no, I haven't been playing any video games at this moment in time.
I'm just trying something.
Oh God.
I've just done what that person done.
Yeah, but I haven't highlighted it.
No, it hasn't, has it?
I don't know how you do it.
No,
I haven't got a clue.
I just tried the same, like, at everyone.
Yeah.
Jen, you are so talented for typing without even touching the phone. That was not what. See, that's what I mean. Like, he took my phone off me.
Well, just a look. I just wanted to try what I thought it was, but it wasn't.
I tell him I'm clever all the time.
Well, I'm clever.
And that I'm talented.
Yeah, she's very talented. I've been annoying.
Never. You're the annoying one, you numpty.
You're the numpty. I'm not annoying. Like Tony says, the two Ronnies. There you go. Right then, guys.
How far away from London are you guys?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, God, I can't remember how many miles it is.
How many miles is it to where you went to Leicester Square to see Magic Mike? What was it?
I can't remember.
20, 30 mile?
It's not that far.
18 then?
It's probably less than 20 miles, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I would have to Google it properly, but I can't do it while I'm on my phone because obviously...
True. Right then, guys. We'll leave it there then. So I'll wrap it up from here. Don't forget, I will be coming back with a live stream at the end of June. So keep an eye out for that. Also, remember, it's Jen's birthday on the 24th of June, so we'll do a live stream on her channel for her birthday.
Did you like Magic Mike? Oh, God, that live show, yeah. Me and my daughter went. She treated me for Mother's Day. The show was absolutely amazing. It was in the Hippodrome. So obviously with it being in a casino, if you look younger than 18, you'd need ID to get in.
Yeah.
But oh my God, it was totally amazing. Yeah, it's a small theatre they've got in there, but there's plenty of space to sit and enjoy the show.
Yeah.
And it was, you definitely saw things that you wouldn't see in other shows. Let's put it this way, like half naked men dancing, grinding up against people and stuff like that. But yeah, if you like Magic Mike, it is worth going to see the show.
Yeah, she enjoyed it.
Lucy wouldn't even think of going to see that show unless it was for me for Mother's Day, and she's even talking about going to see it again. She absolutely loved it. She was laughing and getting into it from the beginning of the
Sure.
show.
Yeah, sure.
So
So
yeah.
there you go. So yeah, she did like right. So I'll wrap it up here. We'll say good night to you. Don't forget, June the 24th, Jen will be doing a live stream on her channel, you know, to see if I bought her any presents. And that. And we'll catch you then. So it's goodbye for now.
Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
The
Bye.
numpty.
And goodbye from her. Bye.
Bye for
Catch
now.
you all later.
Catch you soon.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Yep. Join us again, hopefully, soon.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye. Catch you all later. Bye for now. And yes.
Did you, everyone?